Hey guys, today we're bringing you another amazing community that just opened in the low 600,000s in one of Sacramento's top suburbs, Roseville, California. January is off to an incredibly busy start in the Sacramento region, and we've seen a tremendous amount of new construction go under contract already, and people taking advantage of these incredible incentives. And we want to make sure that you don't miss out. So we're bringing you this content as fast as possible and encouraging our viewers to reach out to us as soon as possible for a discovery call so we can help find you the perfect fit for your family. So it's chilly out here, but we're catching this community in between rainy days to make sure that you get a first look as it just had a grand opening. Now, this is part of the master plan community, Solaire, and we already did a full vlog on that community. So we'll have that linked at the end so you can check it out. In that video, we highlighted that Solaire can be confusing as it's served by 2 school districts. So this is in fact the last new home community here in Solaire that's going to be zoned to Roseville School District boundaries. Make sure you stick around to the end. We're going to share the grand opening release pricing and incentives. It's cold, so let's go ahead and get inside the first plan, which is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and just over 2,000 square feet. Come on in to plan 1. We're going to drop right into the entryway where you have a little area. You can have this console table. You have some storage here, and then we'll come into the open common space. You're going to have a good sized family room here. Lots of natural light from the windows flowing right into your dining space. Now, I want to note when it comes to the kitchen on this plan, one of the options is going to be an island. So you're going to see in some of the affordable builders that we've shared with you, they're taking out this island. Thankfully with this builder, they are speccing a lot of these with the island. So they modeled it without, but hopefully you can get one with the island if you desire. You do have a pantry on this one. And then they have a few finished packages. This one they've done the gray. You're gonna have the standalone range with the microwave over in this plan. Again, you have the windows all across the back side with your patio door. These are gonna be about 25-foot backyards, so they're decent, not huge, but they are a nice space that you can get outside, barbecue, let the kids play. They do not have covered patios on these, so that would be something that you would wanna add aftermarket. Now, let's go check out a unique feature that I like about this one downstairs. Before we head upstairs, what's so challenging of a lot of the smaller plans is people are needing that at-home office space. In this case, they have given you that here right off the entry. You have a downstairs flex space, which a lot of people might use as an office, but it could also be a little playroom down here. They do have an option to put a door on this so you can have that quietness. And then you have that nice window looking out the front side of the home, so it's not like you're in, a closed-in space. This is about 7.5 by 10 feet, so it doesn't take up a whole bedroom space, but you do get that by getting to about 2,000 square feet in this 3-bedroom plan. You're still squeezing out this extra space here. On the other side of here, you also have a half bath, which would be great for your day guest as well as when you need to pop out of that office for a little break. Now let's head upstairs and check out the bedrooms. As we come to the top of the landing, another thing that they squeezed into this one is a little flex space up here. So a lot of families are asking us for this loft space, getting that secondary living space for the kids to hang out, whether this is a playroom, TV room, video games, you name it. This is a great additional space outside of the bedrooms. Now we'll come down the hall here. And the first room we're gonna have here is the laundry room. It's quite spacious. You have some cabinetry and shelving units that you can have in there. They do have some options. This is where the upgrades kind of come in. There's some different configurations within the laundry room. But then we have the secondary bath here, and this is where we have some additional options. They only have it modeled with one sink, but they do have a configuration with 2 sinks, so if you have multiple kids, ideally that would be a better configuration. Or like they have, hey, maybe it's your laundry basket storage. They have an option for a door here. Again, if you have multiple kids getting ready and you want this to be able to be closed off, you have the toilet and the shower over the tub in here. Let's look at the secondary bedrooms. They're side by side. You'll see they're good size. They have full or queen size beds in here with 2 nightstands. So if you just had a twin bed for a kid, even more room to have kind of a desk or toys around here. They have standard closets. You're gonna have lots of windows and good natural lighting. And then let's go check out the one next door. Similar size in this one. Again, these are just gonna get you just enough space. They've squeezed out the 3 bedrooms up here upstairs, that loft, plus the flex space. But they saved a lot of space for the primary suite. So come on into the primary suite, where again, it's quite spacious. They have a large bed here, the dual nightstands. You got plenty of room for a dresser or maybe even a TV here on the wall. And then it blends right into your ensuite bathroom. And this is where you're gonna have some configuration options that we'll see in the next models that we preview. There is an option for a bathtub here, but this shows you what it looks like without a bathtub, that you can utilize the space by having, you know, a vanity table, or you could have extra storage here for linen, kind of depending on your personal needs. You do have 2 sinks, quite a bit of storage under the sinks. And then one of the configuration options that we'll see some variances on is gonna be the shower. So they have options for like a spa bath with complete glass enclosures with a bench, or this is kind of a more standard shower with the surround and step in. You have a separate toilet room, and then they have saved a lot of space in here. So you have a spacious primary suite closet. Now let's go check out the plan 2, where we can show you some more unique features that they have in their primary suites. Before we head into the next model, let's talk about schools. I mentioned this area can be zoned to 2 different school districts, and people often make the mistake of buying not within the boundaries of the schools they desire. That's where leveraging our expertise of the area is to your advantage. So make sure you reach out to us before exploring your options so you don't waste a bunch of time. Now, this community is zoned to Roseville School District. It's walkable to Westbrook Elementary School that opened this year. It's absolutely amazing, has a fantastic principal, and the PTC is off to an amazing start building a great community within the school. This is also zoned to Chilton Middle School, which kids could ride their bike to, and state-of-the-art West Park High School, which we've featured in many of our videos. Let's head into the next model, which is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, has one of the most desired features, that downstairs bedroom and bathroom. Okay, come on in. We're gonna jump a couple hundred square feet larger in this one, so we're gonna get a few more features to highlight to you. First off, we're going to get that highly desired downstairs bedroom and full bathroom. Let's check out this bedroom. You have a closet here, and then again, it's modeled as an office, but could easily be a guest room down here if you have someone staying with you that can't do the stairs. So it's a good size, just average. They are optioning a lot of these to run the wood flooring throughout into this space, just kind of connecting it to your common spaces, but that is an upgrade. You do have the full bath right outside of this. So this, they have it modeled with the downstairs full bath. There are some options to have a tub down here. They have it modeled with the stand-up shower or step-in shower. You will just have the single vanity down here. Now this would be used by both your day guests and if you had someone staying in that bedroom, but it does get you a true downstairs bed and bath. Okay, let's go into this open common space. This one's set up a little bit different. You're going to see an island in this one that we didn't see in the last one that really connects all the way to the wall. So it does get you a nice set of additional seating here. Gets your sink within the island, so you're kind of looking out if you like to watch TV while you're doing dishes or cooking. This gives you a little bit better option. You're going to kind of see this is some of their finishes that they offer with this builder in terms of the cabinetry. This is going to be an upgraded counter here, so they're kind of going to show you some variations of what your choice points are if you build from the ground up. But a lot of their homes are spec'd, so it's important to understand what's already been selected for their quicker move-ins. You have a nice sized pantry on this one. It goes back here for additional storage, so if you're making those Costco runs, have paper towels and so forth, there's some good extra space there. And then you have your patio access kind of off this kitchen space, which is a little bit different than the last plan where it was off the dining room. You're gonna have it right here off the kitchen. So bringing a lot of natural light into the home. You'll flow right into your dining space and your family room all as one. So if you like entertaining, again, you have that island seating, but you also have room for a good sized table here in your dining room. And then the family room is quite spacious. You can see they have it modeled with a sectional. So you have plenty of space if you're entertaining to kind of have it flowing between the kitchen and the living space. You have your garage access right here off of the dining room. And let's go ahead and head upstairs and check out the rest of the bedrooms. So as you get to the top of the landing, you are going to have an optional set of cabinetry here, but this would be another great space that you could put some desk for the kids or working at home if you wanted another flex space. It's right here beside the loft. In this home, you're going to get a larger loft compared to the last home. This is where some of the extra square footage goes. So a great space for the kids. And then we're going to have one bedroom on this side. Very good size. A lot of these bedrooms are going to look very similar in size, so no one gets the short straw. But you have this one here, so good separation. You're going to have one bedroom on this side of the loft, then you have another bedroom on the other side of the loft, and then the primary suite on the other side of the home. So for this square footage, you get really nice separation. On this side of the loft, we're going to have the upstairs laundry room. This one is optioned with the additional cabinetry. And then one interesting thing that you'll start to see in some of the newer builds, it looks like this is going to be a linen closet here, but this is actually where the water heater is stored, which is normally in the garage. So it's interesting that they've moved it to upstairs on several of these newer communities. But you have a nice spacious laundry room. Again, these upper cabinets and cabinetry that you see throughout, those are going to be options. So if you're looking at a specific home, we want to see what did the builder option into it, and do you have the chance to still option any of these features that you might desire. At the end of the hall, we're going to have the secondary bathroom. This one is going to be modeled with a sit-down vanity, but it does have the option of the two sinks that I mentioned in the last plan. Again, this can have a door to the shower and toilet room as an option, and you do have a standard shower over tub in here. Let's head into the last secondary bedroom up here. Good size on this one too. Again, they have a large bed modeled in here to show you just how spacious it can be. And what I love about this one is beside the closet, you have this nook space where you could put a dresser, but I love the concept. Most likely these are the kids' room of having the desk here, so it really gives them that extra space that they tend to need. Now, last step is the primary suite. Come on into the primary suite. You can see, again, really good space that they've stayed for this primary suite. A lot of times we find these lower price point homes, they've kind of squeezed everything together. This one, you can have your king size bed, you can have your big nightstands, plenty of room for your dresser, and then they have a great ensuite bathroom in here. This is going to show you some of those options I mentioned in the prior model. but you're gonna get that soaking tub, which a lot of the builders have been taking out in this price point. And then here's an example of the upgraded spa shower where you're getting the bench seating and that glass all the way around. Really kind of opens up the space. You have the dual sinks like we saw in the last plan. You'll see the finishes, you know, they have black hardware in this one, they have brushed nickel, so they have different options again when it comes to the color schemes. You have your toilet room here, and then again we'll end in a great size primary suite closet. Before we head into the Plan 3, I wanted to highlight two things that make this community stand out from the other affordable Roseville communities we've been featuring on our channel this month. Number one, they have lower Melrose at just $213 a month versus many of the other communities being around $295. If you aren't familiar with Melrose, they are a part of your taxes and impact your monthly payments. We know every dollar counts these days, so we think it's an important point to highlight. Number two, they're built within an established area, so the surrounding homes are done and you have easy access to the newly opened schools and parks. This is a major pain point for new construction communities, is you might wait years for amenities to be built. So this is a huge upside to this community in my opinion. Now let's get inside the Plan 3, which is another 4-bedroom, 3-bath option. Come on into the Plan 3. We're gonna get to around 2,400 square feet on this one, so a little bit more space than the last one. Now, right off the entry, we're gonna have another downstairs bed and full bath, so let's check those out first. Great size on this one, a little less weird with that closet going sideways. It's tucked away in the corner on this one, more like a standard bedroom. You're gonna see some decorative features like behind the headboard here. Those are extra and aftermarket items you would do, just decoration. But again, good size here. Let's check out the full bathroom downstairs. You have the single sink vanity, but you're gonna have some good space in this one if someone's actually using it to get ready. And then they have it modeled with the shower over tub. This is gonna be your basic surround, and then there's options to upgrade it from there if you want like those pretty tiled backgrounds or if you want the glass enclosure. Now let's get over to the common space. So we're gonna come through the open foyer here, nice wide hallway. You have your garage access here, your staircase, as well as a coat closet. And then we're gonna drop right into the large common space. You have big family rooms, so this is where we're gonna get a little bit more space in all the rooms. So this one's really a great size. They have an even bigger sectional in this one. This is an addition aftermarket, but you could do a nice TV console wall here. And then you have a little bit better separation from the dining space in this one if you don't like your table right beside your family room. This one kind of sets it off into the kitchen area. Still a great size. You can see they have it modeled with 8 seats, so you can have a really nice sized table while still having your kitchen island. Now, this kitchen is really nice and open. You have lots of cabinetry in here. Again, you have the sink in the island with your dishwasher that a lot of people like because they're able to look out at either the TV or what's going on in the backyard. You still have the microwave over the range, but they do show you in this one that they do have the option of upgrading to the Cafe Series appliances. And you do have a larger pantry. That it's a long pantry that goes this way. And then one of the options that you'll find is going to be all of this cabinetry here in the dining space. So this definitely is not standard, but if you want to extend and have kind of a butler's area where you could lay out all your food for your parties, this is a really nice addition, but normally runs you a few $1,000s. You have your patio access off here. Again, these backyards are good size. You know, they're about 20 to 25 feet deep depending on the floor plan. This being the largest of the floor plans, you're gonna have the smaller end of the backyard. So some of these might be closer to maybe 22 feet. Again, we pull all the plot maps for you when you work with us. We pull all the availability. We figure out if the home's been configured, how you want it, what upgrades it has, and what the lot sizes are. So you're going in with great expertise and not wasting your time. Now let's head upstairs and check out the other bedrooms. As we come up the stairs, again, we have a good landing here. They have it modeled with a desk. This would be an ideal space, not taking up a bedroom or the loft space, to have a desk for the kids to do homework. And then you do have a good sized loft on this one, similar to the last one, but this one can be optioned as a 5-bedroom. So if you're looking for an affordable price point while still getting 5 bedrooms and 3 baths, this builder is offering that option. I don't think we'll see a lot of them spec that way, but if we keep an eye on it, we may be able to snag this and build one from the ground up with the 5th bedroom option. Now on this side of the loft, we're gonna have a couple bedrooms, the laundry room, and the shared bathroom. I really like this laundry room out of all of them, of course, because it gets more space. They've optioned it with the laundry room sink, the overhead cabinetry, and then look, you get all this extra storage and folding space, storage for laundry baskets. Ours is always full, so I appreciate a large laundry room if you have a family. So this is a really nice upstairs laundry room. Now let's check out the bathroom next door. Coming into the secondary bathroom, they have this option with the 2 sinks. Similar to the first plan, it could just have 1 sink here, and it has the option of the door here to separate the shower and toilet room. Again, really great if you're having multiple kids get ready, if one can be in there taking a shower and one can be out here brushing their teeth, doing their hair. So I like this one, it gets you quite a bit of space. And then right beside it is the other secondary bedroom. As we come in here, you'll see these are all great size rooms. Really gets the privacy with all the separation of them. But I love that as the kids get older, if they want this larger bed, I know our son, he is 15 and he needs a queen size bed. He's a big boy. So this room gives them the space that they can have the bed, they can have the dresser or the desk and still have their closet space and, you know, for all their toys, whatever their needs are. Similar size to that one, we have another spacious secondary bedroom. Again, great separation of these bedrooms on both sides of the laundry room and bathroom, kind of separating them, gives everyone their privacy. And then we have the loft beside it, creating even more separation. Now let's go check out the primary suite. Come on into the primary suite. You'll see plenty of space in here. You have a large bed, the dual nightstands. You probably have a larger dresser probably on that side unless you like the tall boys. This is a good space for it. And it flows similar to the last plan right into the ensuite bathroom where we're gonna have the dual sinks. We're gonna have that soaking tub option. And then here's where you can see the shower with a glass enclosure with the tile surround instead of the plastic surrounds. You can see they do have options to add the tile or do that spa-like bath with the seat here. You have a separate toilet room, and then we'll head into the primary suite closet, which, like pretty much all the others, they've really given a great size to this. Now, we told you if you stick around to the end, we would share some of the grand opening release and incentives. Plan 1 start around $600,000, but with upgrades, you're probably looking at closer to $620,000. Plan 2 starts at $620,000, going to $640,000, most likely with upgrades. And Plan 4 starts around $630,000, going probably upwards of $665,000 with upgrades. A lot of this comes down to the structure options like the kitchen islands, the spa bathrooms, extra bedrooms, you name it. Now, the first release that you can see is in progress right here behind me. They're gonna have April and May builds. With the April builds, we're gonna be able to get you $20,000 in lending incentives, and they're gonna start decreasing those as of the May and beyond dates down to $15,000 and below. So you wanna reach out to us today so we can take advantage of this grand opening pricing as well as incentives. So if you want the best house prices with the best incentives, now is the time to reach out to our team for a discovery call. Our services cost you absolutely nothing. Builders and sellers pay us. So take advantage of our knowledge and expertise to get you the best deal possible, and more importantly, in a community that meets your family's needs. We know these communities inside and out, the inventory, availability, pricing, and incentives. So give us a call, shoot us a text, or email. However you want to get a hold of us, we're here to help you and your family navigate the home buying process and get the best deal possible. We have helped so many viewers achieve their goal of homeownership, and we look forward to helping you too. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you're notified every time we drop our weekly content. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out our neighborhood vlog on the Solaire community here, where we go into depth on the amazing community vibe, parks, schools, and nearby amenities. You can also check out our Roseville playlist here to learn all the great things about Roseville, California. See you on the next video.